The God Within. Book available on Amazon now. Link is in the description. Awaken the God Within. Luke 17:21. Luke 17:21. Welcome to the GhODCast. This is where we get you to God fast. If you're ready for that. Disclaimer. Only God is real. Everything else is for entertainment purposes only. Only. Don't get it confused. Yeah. Y'all know what it is when you see this belt. A whole lot of punching and a whole lot of love. Because all I love to do is punch and spread the love of God, man. G-love is God's love, man. All right? Love like God would. That's how you tap into your own eternal abundance, okay? Understanding that eternity equals abundance. Let's respect the fact that we live inside of eternity right now, one day at a time. Every man shall reap what he sowed. You feel me? So, yeah, that's what we doing. Yeah, it's still a little cool out here. Still a little chilly. You feel me? So I got me one of these here. All right. What up, Navarro? How you doing today? Another beautiful day that our Lord has made for us to learn from our own mistakes because he gave us forgiveness and his grace. Sin cannot exist within eternal grace. All right? So for all of those who want to try to convince us to believe that we are born into sin, tell them we are born into eternal grace. Yeah. God already forgave me for all mistakes that I cannot make. We just gonna reap what we sow, learn from our mistakes, and we gonna sow some more. Facts. The book of John said, "What up, champ? God is good, brother. Amen. I love y'all morning testimony. Amen. Amen. Appreciate you. Subscribe, share, let others get in on the live so they can access this energy too, man. This is God's energy. This is the energy you need to wake up to and use in the morning to conquer your day. All right? Because you live in God's eternity, you live in God's abundance. All right? That's what springtime and wintertime is all about. It's just a reminder every year that time goes round and round. Time does not get stuck going in a straight line. Time goes in circles, cycles, and seasons. All right. It'll be back around. Keep on reaping what you sow. Keep on sowing so you can keep on reaping. I'll tell them my secret. My secret is to sow in love. You know what I'm saying? Once you sow in love, you reap in love so that no matter what you reap, you know you're going to reap out of love, man. So, with life, I'm so in love. I use life. You just got to be so in love with life. That's why God gave life, so you can sow love. So I just be so in love with life. You feel me? Hey, do what you love with those that love it too. Do what you love long enough for it to be a skill. Yeah, get paid to do what you love. Let it be that revenue. Make that money move. Rethink you. All right, because the money works for you. So the money gonna come to you because you doing what you love to do. You get paid just to be alive. You get paid just to be happy. You know what I'm saying? You get paid because you're so in love. So in love with life. Use the life God gave you. So in love. You so in love with life. So in love. We so in love. Live your life so in love. Live your life so in love. These people so in hate. They don't know how to sow in love. These people so in hate. They don't know how to sow in love. All they know how to do is troll. They use their time trolling. Huh? These people so busy trolling, not realizing they sowing hate. At the same time, they could be sowing love. Misery loves company, so they belong to a miserable community because they don't want to sow in love. They sow in hate. It's amazing. That's amazing. Gimma said 2 days you were crashing out. I never crash out. God always got me. Stop worshiping the devil and figure out how to worship God, because God is the one who has the eternal life that allows you to tap into eternal abundance. You can activate an abundance of wealth and an abundance of health and wealth in your own life if you will mind your business. All right? Handle your relationship with God personally and privately, because you are a sovereign being. All right? You so sovereign that nobody can use your free will for you. All right? So don't worry about the perception of me crashing out. I'm just a character on your TV screen. All right? This is for entertainment purposes only. Relax and gather your wherewithal. Gather your wits about yourself and take control of your interaction with God's law. Take care of how you are interfacing with eternal laws, because these laws are eternal, y'all. They work outside of time and space. That's why you got to get your own mind outside of time and space so that you can realize how to really interact with the game world as a user, as a player. You exist outside the game, all right? So don't get confused. You got to awaken the God within you. God is consciousness, ultimate consciousness, source consciousness, pure consciousness, all right? Eternal consciousness resides within you. This book link is in the description, y'all. Put some likes up on the live, man. God's eternal consciousness exists within you. You can tap into God's infinite wisdom and infinite intelligence because God and his kingdom exists within you. That's Luke 17:21. All right. So take your time, use your time to manifest wealth and abundance in your life by doing what you love so often that it becomes a skill you can use to provide a service for others, and others will pay you because you doing what you love to do. Get paid for what you love doing. All right. Take your passion. Take your passion and let it turn your talents into your skills. All right. Take your passion. Angel said, KO, I'm having trouble with caffeine and nicotine, much stronger than I thought. Maybe you can give me advice to quit. Yeah, fast. Go through the pain, go through the withdrawals. Let that fast be your challenge. You understand me? Yeah. Your body want familiarity. You didn't have your body being familiar. So now you got to create a new familiarity. You got to go through the detox. You got to go through the withdrawals. But guess what? That's why you use prayer with your fasting. All right? Pray to God. Pray for the strength. Pray for the perseverance. All right? You making a change in your life. You going up against momentum because you say momentum keeps something going in the same direction until it's acted on by an outside force. So now here you go. You finna try to course correct the momentum that you set in your life because you trying to go in a new direction. And it's finna be a fight. It's finna be some friction between you, between your new self and the self that you've been given familiarity to. So embrace the challenge, embrace the pain, understanding that it's a purification process and that you ain't finna die. You finna continue to live, and you finna live a different life with a different body. So you gotta let go of this body, and it hurt. It's a rejection process. Go through that rejection process and allow yourself to remove that old cellular structure, get those old cells out the way, and tap into some brand new cells. All right. I think that's Matthew 17:21. Somebody look, what's Matthew 17:21? Yeah, autophagy. Anyways, get you some autophagy. You feel me? Uh, Unique Peace said, grace, peace, and blessings, and agape love to all. Blessings on blessings to the host, KO, and his beautiful wife and family. Respect. Wow, needed to hear this part. Thank you, Jesus. That's love. That's God, man. God gonna work through us. God gonna work through us for everybody. Good morning, Stevie. Good morning, Stephen Navi. You feel me? Big blessing on us, man. Big GhOD walking with us through the shadow of the valley of death, understanding that it's just a shadow, and inside of each one of us is the light. Inside of each one of us is the light. So while we walking through the shadows, we're not attaching ourselves to any of the illusions, any of the self-doubt that creates these self-limiting beliefs that we use as excuses not to tap into our abundant wealth and abundant health. All right. We all have access to God's eternal wealth and eternal health within self. And that's why we let our passion turn our talents into our skills so that people pay us to do what we love doing so that we get paid just to be alive in love, sowing life. All right. Sowing love in life. Sowing love with life. Shout out to 24KJ. What up, though, man? The sun is the most high, bright, shining, so we all can see God inside of you and God inside of me, man. That's how you tap into infinite eternity. All right. Understanding that eternity means every year trees are gonna bloom and blossom and fruits are gonna drop and new baby animals popping out like every season, y'all. So it's abundant. Just tap into that abundance. It's gonna keep growing. It's gonna keep going. It keep inhaling and exhaling. Quincy Fellow said, how'd you find your passion? I found my passion by going to my breaking point, by trying to do everything in my life other than the thing that I know I should have been doing, prioritizing other people, prioritizing other dreams that were inspired by commercials and TV programs and you know stuff like that. So once once you get so far off track for the thing that God put you here to do, man, you end up giving up. And when you give up, you realize that God is right there with you, been there with you, and been had a plan for you that you weren't paying attention to. You was putting everything in front of everything external in front of what was internal. And that's the problem. You need to stop looking outward because everything that your eyes can see is a part of the illusion. Everything inside of the game is inside of the game. But who you truly are as consciousness is it exists outside of time and space. So in order for you to tap into your true abundance, you gotta tap into the spirit, the part of you that's eternal, that makes the decisions for the part of you that's temporary in the experience. You understand me? Shout out to Ray C. Shout out to Navarro. Shout out to Clay Robinson. Shout out to JD 818. Shout out to Maccabee. You feel me? It's love. You know what it is. Shout out 24KJ 300. Feel me? Facts. YHWH. I am who I am. Yahweh. I gotta be who I am. Can't be nobody else. So I'm the one with the free will, and I have to use it properly so that I can tap into the abundance of wealth and health. A lot of people are stuck on the default of applying abundance to poverty, and now they stuck in this poverty mind state where they don't have the proper self-belief system that allows them to activate their abundance. They probably don't even believe in abundance or understand abundance, except for the abundance of misfortune they seem to keep experiencing in their own life because they have not yet taken full control of their free will relationship with God's eternal laws. All right. So, but it's okay because God gave us all grace. We have forgiveness. So forgive yourself, accept forgiveness so that you can learn from your mistakes and use today to get right. And it just so happens that every day is today. So you can get right today. You know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta get right today because you kind of stuck in the here and now. It's gonna be right here, right now, all your life. You never gonna get out of your own personal right here, right now. You gonna always be with yourself everywhere, at all times. So you might as well start sowing with respect to the fact that you are an eternal being. You don't exist just on the calendar last week, next month. Listen, you are eternal in the way that you got to respect how your decisions work. So it's just for you to try to respect how your own decisions affect your reality because your decisions warp reality. And so since you have the power to warp reality, you just want to kind of respect it and use it right, and make sure you warping your reality in a way that you appreciate, instead of warping your reality into a nightmare. All right, because God damn it, that free will is a hell of a drug. Okay, use your free will righteous, y'all, because God damn it, every man shall reap what he sow on earth as it is in heaven. So that's a beautiful thing, because God gave you grace and forgiveness, so you can get it right. All right, don't matter what time you're on your life, don't matter what you think your excuses are. All the excuses you thinking are self-limiting beliefs. Those are doubts, and those are based off of fear. Fear is based off of a separated understanding that you are God, that you have direct access to God within you. You live in God's kingdom. God's kingdom is within you. You need to let go of the fear and the doubt and the ignorance. Let go of the amnesia. Remember who you truly are, and remember how powerful your free will is here. All right. Your free will is constantly creating consequences for you. So you can create the type of consequences you appreciate, or you can create the type of consequences you don't appreciate. But nobody can use your free will for you, though. So, you want to get over smoking, get over smoking. Guess what? Your free will is powerful enough to cut it out. No matter how hard it is, no matter what, trust the process, trust your own personal process. All right. Deal with it in exactly the way you need to deal with it, but deal with it and get it done. All right. Only you can deal with it the way you need to deal with it, based off of where you are in your life right now. But either way it go, get it done. All right. Start the process, trust the process, don't give up, ride it out, wait your turn. Time goes in circles, time goes in seasons and cycles. You gonna get your turn. You gonna reap what you sow. Put that work in, have faith. Faith in God, faith in the process. Don't stop putting that work in faithfully. All right. Every man shall reap what he sow. You gonna get that. All right. God's gifts are our abilities. Our ability is a gift from God. All right. Don't be Cain. Don't kill Abel, y'all. All right. You still able, y'all. Hey, you're still able, because even though Cain killed Abel, God is eternal life. Abel lives on, but Cain had to get out. He had to go to the city of Nod. He had to go to the city of Nod. Okay? Put that work in, y'all. Yeah, man. Hey, generator, operator, destroyer. All right. Sometimes after you paint that beautiful picture, you gotta throw it away. You gotta erase it. You gotta make space for the new picture, the next picture, because you still want to create. You're still creative. And we know you love those artworks. We know you love the pictures that you paint. And you take a second and you love that picture, but then you gotta let it go, man. All right. You gotta let it go. Cause we love to paint and you want to paint anew, but that old picture in the way. So what you gonna do? You gonna barbecue a meal, do? How long you gonna stare? How long you gonna sit there stuck staring at those old pictures, man? We want to be creative. We keep creating. Time for you to update, man. Catch up, man. You stuck in the past, man. Let go of that past, man. We in the present all the time. Hey, right now is eternal. So you living in your past? Or you still trying to live in your future when we are really here right now? See what I'm saying? Get your life right. Yeah, know it. Put that work in right now, though. Hey, we put that work in right now, though, y'all. You feel me? Because we ain't playing no game. We respectful. We just gonna respect the way God's laws work. What you mean? No disrespect, right? No disrespect. No disrespect, right? I mean, we just want to be respectful, right? That's facts. That's facts, KJ. You know what it is. All glory be to God, though, huh? I mean, that's respectful. If we're going to be respectful, we're going to give God his glory. If we're going to give God his glory, all glory is God's glory. That's why we are God. That's why I am God. When you say it too, you got to say it for you. They hear me say, I am God, and it sounds like I'm saying they not. And that's sad because they don't hear me saying the same thing they could be saying about themselves. When I say I am God, how you get offended and start trying to tell me who I am like I'm not who I am. I know who I am. I am him. I am who I am. How dare you try to get me to give you my validation, my identity? You don't got the power to identify me. You don't have the ability to tell me who I am. Only I can be who I am. You be you. You worry about who you are. Me saying that I am God should have nothing to do with how you feel about yourself. Because if I say anything about me, what you got to do with my life? What I got to do with your life? That's amazing. That's amazing. How you hate yourself so much that when you see somebody else loving themselves, you want to take that from them. You toxic and you're self-abusive. You abuse yourself, you become numb to it, and you don't realize you're abusing everyone else. You got to cut it out. That's why we cut it out. We fast. We detox. We don't feed the parasites. We don't feed the bad momentum. Because if you let that momentum go, it's going to go until the breaking point. And that's just what it is. That's facts, J-Day Philly. We just being respectful to the facts. We just being respectful to the facts. That's why I say you'll know. Because if you won't call me God, don't call me. If you can't call me God, don't call me at all. I don't have no problems not being involved in a toxic relationship. All right? Because God is love. If you wouldn't call me love, don't call me because I don't practice hate. I practice love. And to practice love is to practice God because God is love. See? God is good. You ask me if I'm good, and I say, yeah, I'm God. How are you offended when God is good and I'm telling you I'm good? I'm telling you I'm God. Like the way that you have a relationship with the word God is weird. The word God should not trigger you into hate. The word God should trigger you into understanding. You should hear me say, I am God and be able to love me as God, as you should be able to love yourself as God. But if you can't even love yourself as God, we know you can't love nobody else because you don't even love yourself. That's just what it is. We're just going to keep it real. God does have to speak on it. That's why God has words. His word even became incarnate and took on life to walk and speak. So if you don't understand that God has to speak on it, then you don't understand God at all. You must hate God. You're trying to silence God. You don't want God to have a voice. The truth is, God is the only voice that exists. If you don't want God to have a voice, then who are you giving the voice to? That's what you need to understand, that if you hear a voice and you don't hear God, bro, something's wrong with you, bro. Because that voice has to start from the same source. The only one source that everything comes from is God. There's only one source. There's only one source. So if you hear a voice, that voice has to come from the only source that exists, and that's God. So if you hear my voice and you don't hear God when I'm speaking, bro, you are having a problem. You tweaking. These people crazy. I am God. And if you don't understand that, that's your own personal problem. Because I wasn't asking you who I am. I already know. I'm busy being. I'm busy being who I am. You don't have no say so. You don't have any say so over my identity. That's over with. That's over with. Hey, if you know God, you wouldn't have a problem with anybody being God. You would want more people to be God. You would want more people to be God in your life surrounding you. I would want God to be each and every single person that I come across. I want to live in a community full of God. I don't understand why y'all don't want people to be God. You want to convince people that they are sinners when they were born into eternal grace. God gave us infinite forgiveness and infinite grace so you can learn from your mistakes and reap what you sow properly, righteously. Bro, stop being against God. Stop trying to fight God. God is real. God is the only thing that exists. God is your true identity. You can't have a separated life from God. You can't have a separated identity from God. You can't be separate from God. God is all things, all places, all times. All right? So give it up. Stop trying to have your own life. Stop trying to have your own identity. Stop trying to hold people accountable to things that they don't have nothing to do with, bro. Give your life to God, and that's it. Even if the flesh is sinful, I'm not the flesh. I'm not sinful. I'm the blessing. I'm going to bless this flesh by teaching this flesh to follow the type of instructions that lead to righteousness. All right? That's the point. Even if I was born into a sinful flesh, I'm not the flesh. I'm not the sinful aspect of the self. I'm not the lower self. I'm the highest self, the most high. I climbed the mountaintop. I'm not at the bottom of the mountain. Y'all still thinking with y'all sex organs. You're at the bottom of the mountain. I am thinking with my pineal gland. I am at the top of the mountain. Climb to the top of the mountain. You don't even realize that your body is the mountain that you have to climb to the top of, because if you remain at the bottom, you ain't going to be nothing but a walking, talking STD, fat with prostate cancer, trying to survive a preventable illness. All right, you're trying to survive a preventable illness because you don't have the type of momentum or self-discipline to create the type of momentum to prevent the damn preventable illness. All right, you the type that dies from something that is preventable. All right, so cut it out. All right, because even though you are the sons of God, y'all are so lost in sin by misidentifying yourself as the flesh that you're just going to have a flesh type of experience, which comes with death. All right. So because you want to identify as the human, identify as the body, you want to identify as the flesh, you want to identify as the temporary, well, then you're going to experience what it's like to be the flesh. You're going to experience what it's like to be temporary, even though you truly are the energy, the spirit that cannot be created or destroyed. You are the essence of yourself that existed before you got into the womb, before you got into a body. You existed before your body. You're going to exist after your body. Why you don't respect that with your decision making right now? Why you don't make the type of decisions that respect the fact that you existed before you got this body and you're going to exist after this body? Why don't you just make sure that you line your mind frame up and your decision making with the eternal truth that'll never change on you? Because if you align up your decision making with something that'll change on you, that's you changing on yourself. You're not being loyal to you. You're not, if you don't get in tune with the eternal thing, if you want to be in tune with the temporary thing, that's on you. You got your own free will. You doing it to yourself, bro. All right. You got your own free will. Use it however you see fit. Just understand that you got forgiveness from God for all eternity and grace from God for all eternity. Sin cannot exist within grace, just like a shadow cannot exist within the light. All right. The devil exists in the shadows. The devil is false because the devil in the shadow and the shadow can't exist in the light. The light is within you. God is within you. The light is within you. So how can the shadow be there too? The shadow can't be in the light. It's the light that casts the shadow. It's the light that casts the shadow. That's what we're saying. You can't even have a shadow without the light. So just go into the light and there'll be no devil. Go within yourself. God's kingdom is within you. There is no devil in God's kingdom. There is no darkness in God's light. There's no sin in God's grace. There's no sin in God's forgiveness. Just be a good person, learn from your mistakes, keep using your free will to reap what you sow on earth as it is in heaven. And that's it. If they saying that Satan fell out of God's kingdom, then guess what? Satan is not in God's kingdom. You are. So there's no Satan here. If Satan fell out of God's kingdom, then there's no Satan inside of you. Luke 17:21. God's kingdom is within you. And if Satan is not in God's kingdom, then Satan is not within you. Satan just don't exist. There's no Satan. How can Satan exist in God's kingdom if he not in God's kingdom? You are. You are what Satan is not. You are real. Satan is not. If heaven casts a shadow, then stay in heaven. Get out the shadows. But even though we walk through the shadows, the shadow of the valley of death, we are the light. We have God's light. And if God is with us, who can be against us? If God is with us, how can a Satan be real? If God is real, how can Satan be real? See, Satan cannot be real. That's over with. Only God is real. That's facts. Satan is man's ego because man is the shadow. Inside of man is the light. You are not the vessel. You are not the body. You are the light inside it. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. I am the light. I'm not the dark. That's it. All right. God is with us. God's light is with us. It's shining forever. God's light is eternal. It never turns off. No shadow can exist inside of God's light because God's light is eternal. It's like them flames that come from Itachi on Naruto. This flame don't burn out. It burns forever. It's a beautiful light. You got to really stick with God and work and walk with God. God is the truth. If you want to cast spell, cast the God spell by using God's words. We only use God's words with God's intent. All right. We want to be just like God. We want to be what God is at all times. We only want to say what God would say. We only want to do what God would do. We only want to be who God would be if he was in the flesh too. So that's why we giving all the glory to God. All right. Big GhOD all the time. Because we know what lies are. Just because we know what a lie is doesn't mean that the lie exists. All right? The devil is a lie. We know what lies are. That doesn't make the lie real. The lie itself is a lie. The devil is a lie. That's how we know it doesn't exist, because God exists. Because God is the truth, and no lies can exist in the truth. In the face of the truth, all lies scatter. In the face of the light, all darkness scatters. That's how you know that the devil is not real. That's over with. Lies come from your ability to choose, because you can choose left or you can choose right. Only one choice is real. You can choose truth or you can choose the opposite of the truth. But the opposite of the truth is a lie. It's just free will. It's the video game, because you're in a game. It's called the game of life. And in this game, you get to make your own choices and decisions. And because you have choices and decisions, you get to play make believe. And because you're playing make believe, you have to make sure that you keep your spiritual discernment intact so that you don't fall in love with the lies. A lot of people fall in love with the lies. That's it. That's it. Adam, we're not Adam. We are God. There are only God. There's only God. There's only God. There's only God. There is only God. Yeah, Ruthie Rule said y'all need to go read the Bible. The entire Bible is saying that I am God. When you say it, you have to be powerful enough to say it for yourself. You have to be brave and courage enough to say it for yourself. If you don't have enough courage to say I am God for yourself, that's your fault. Don't be running around trying to make everybody just as fearful as you are. We're not afraid of what you are afraid of. You are a coward. We are not cowards. We are brave enough to say that I am God. I am Jesus Christ in the flesh right here in your lifetime, in your lifespan. If you don't believe that, that's on you. No one is going to make you use your free will any type of way, because that's what free will is. So all I'm saying is that you ain't brave enough to claim your true identity. Live your life. Get your opinion and get out of here. We don't even care about you or your opinion. Go find a community of people who don't mind validating you, because we don't validate you. We don't care about what you're saying. Yeah, death is in the world as per your free will so that you can choose life. That's what you know. All right. But death is not real. Death is an illusion. Death is temporary. Life is eternal. So if you want to worship death, that's your prerogative. Worship whatever you want to worship. We worship life. You worship death. We worship forgiveness and grace. You worship sin. That's your orientation. Your mind is oriented on sin and death. That's what you prefer to pay attention to. We orient our mind to life and forgiveness and rejuvenation and cellular regeneration. We don't orient our attention to things that we don't worship. Anything that you are paying attention to, you are worshiping. So you want to try to figure out how to argue for sin and argue for death. That's your decision. If we is lost, then get out of here. You're the one that's lost because you don't know where you are. You don't belong here, you idiot. You're the one that is lost. We all chose to be here. You don't want to be here, yet here you are. Why are you somewhere you don't want to be, telling everybody else who chose to be here that they're lost? You're the lost one, you idiot. You're somewhere you don't want to be. Somehow figure out how to tap into God's intelligence, use your common sense, and put yourself somewhere you want to be. Stop abusing yourself by forcing yourself into communities that don't appreciate you because you don't appreciate them. You fighting everywhere you go for nothing. Nobody wants to fight with you. You toxic. That's why you don't have no long-lasting relationships in your personal life. You a pass around. You need to cut it out. Stop abusing yourself and allow yourself to be in a community that appreciates you, bro. All right? That's it. Just get out of here. If this ain't where you want to be, stop hurling yourself. It's ridiculous. You don't try to tell somebody they lost. He the only nigga that don't appreciate where he found himself. Nigga, get your bum ass up out of here, goofy ass nigga. Facts. Get your bum ass up out of here. All right? That's it. You can't even be separate from God. You can only pretend to be separate from God and give yourself mental illness because you are a retard to be thinking that you can be separate from God. You cannot. You cannot be separate from God. And I don't care about banning you or refuting you. I will simply ignore you, dumbass. I don't have to ban you, nigga. I ain't got to talk to you at all. I'll just pretend like you don't exist because you don't. You on a human clock anyway. Your time ticking. You ain't going to be here for long. I'll be here when you gone. Never knowing you. Never knowing you at all. Not worried about you. Don't care about you. It's not the truth that you want us to handle. It's you that you want us to handle, and we don't want to handle you because we don't care about you. You can try to call it the truth if you want to, but that's a lie. The truth is nobody fucks with you. You. That's what the truth is. Nobody wants to deal with you. They don't care about no dealing with no truth. Everybody is alive. That's the truth. Everybody got to live their life regardless. Everybody got to go through what they got to go through to try to get to what they trying to get to. Ain't nobody worried about you, nigga. Stop trying to call it something else and make it seem like you're deflecting is what you're doing. You're deflecting because you don't want to deal with the truth that you need to deal with your own self. Deal with your own life. You hate yourself and you hate your life and you're trying to ignore it by paying attention to other people. That's weird. Stop. Go back to God, use your free will, and get your life in order. Change the consequences that you are creating for yourself so that you can find love in your life. That's what I'm telling you. If you're going to reap what you sow, then you should sow in love so you can reap some love because you only reaping hate. You reaping hate, bro. You hate yourself so much that you're trying to convince other people to hate themselves too. You think you're a sinner. So you trying to make everybody else believe that they are sinners too. Bro, we not sinners, bro. We not sinners, bro. We are God's children, learning how to use our free will properly. We good people, bro. We good people. We love ourselves and we love others. We don't mean nobody no harm. You talking about we sinners. We ain't never meant nobody no harm. We only ever felt like we had to protect ourselves. We only ever felt like we needed to be engaged in self-defense because of people like you who hate yourself and try to convince us to hate ourselves too. No, that's a bully, and that's over with. You're not finna bully us spiritually and psychologically and emotionally. No, that's over with. We're not sinners. We're God's children, and we live in God's grace. God forgive us for our mistakes, and we forgive y'all for y'all mistakes too, and that's cool because we all trying to learn free will, and you got to learn your free will through trial and error, and that's why it come with grace, and that's why grace does not allow sin. You can't sin in grace. That's what grace is, bro. How you gonna sin in eternal love, and love is understanding? God understand. You need to be understanding. You need to accept forgiveness. You need to keep doing your best to be a good person and reap what you sow on earth as it is in heaven. There's no excuse. It's nothing else you can do. You can't blame nobody. You can't be mad at nothing. You can't blame reparations, white man, black man. You can't blame your mama, abusive relationships, your daddy. You can't blame the housing authority. You can't blame prison. Nothing. It doesn't matter. Use your free will, change your life. Start sowing in love so you can reap in love. All right. Only you can use your free will in right use of God's eternal law. The law is eternal. It worked. It won't work no differently. All right. It worked the way it worked. You just need to learn how it works and work it for yourself to your own benefit. All right. Work your life to your benefit using your free will. And the only way that we can tell you the best way to do that is to just stay in love. All right. Sow in love so you can reap in love, pass love, give love. Love is eternal. You can't run out. It comes from God. Let it run it over. All right. Let God fill your cup up full of God's love and let that cup run it over and spill over into your community so that everybody that comes around you loves that love that just oozes out of you, and they just want to be with you and want to be a part of your life and want to help you do whatever it is you're trying to do in your life. That way, you don't got to resort to crime. You don't got to resort to violence. No, you'll find yourself surrounded by a community of people who don't mind loving you for who you are. So be who you are, be true to yourself. That's how you tap into your passion. That's how you let your passion, that fire, that energy that comes from God, that passion, give you enough energy to use your talents until your talents become your skill. All right, turn your talents into your skill with your own passion and create a community of people around you who appreciate the gifts that God gave you, man. I don't understand how to say that no more better. Y'all, if you can feel the message, man, subscribe, put some likes on the live, man. Run us up, man. I don't know what the lost egos, what the lost souls that's trapped in their own ego want to say. I try to give them as much life in our words. We use our words to give life. All right. That's what God would do. God will use his words to give life. I try to use my words to give life. If you can accept that life, or you can argue with life and you can have you some death. All right. So whatever you want, rapture, revelation, it's your choice. Who cares, man? It's your free will. Do your thing, man. Whatever you want to do, man. All right. Shout out to the chat though, man. I got the realest ones in the chat, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know that God is real, that no religion owns God. All right. No religion created God. All right. No religion created the scripture. Okay. So Jesus Christ was not a Christian. It's not about religion. It's about God directly. You and God personally. It's not about your race. It ain't about your groups. It ain't about your family. It is about you and you only. When I say I am God, that's what you supposed to say for yourself. If you're not brave enough to say I am God and deal with what that means, then you are the one who ain't ready to choose God. To be a chosen one means to be brave enough to choose God as your true identity. And that's just what it is. So, run it up. If you got enough common sense to use that, use that. It's still some people in here, they don't got that much common sense, apparently. So, let them crash out. Everybody gonna crash until they hit their own breaking point. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. All right. So if these people don't want to get the message, don't worry about you. Don't worry about changing the message. Don't worry about saving nobody. Listen, just because you know the message, just because you get it, y'all, those of y'all that get it, just because you get it don't mean that you are responsible for saving nobody else. So don't do that to yourself, because that's another trick. That's another trap. All right. You're not responsible for saving these people. These people got questions and they want answers and they don't want to accept the answer that you have. It is not your job to make them understand what you understand. It is not your job to live their life. You cannot. You cannot save anyone. All right. Everyone must save themselves. The second coming of Christ is when Christ comes in your life. When you personally accept your identity as Christ, you must be Christ. You don't follow Christ, you be Christ. And that's when Christ comes in your life. That's the second coming of Christ, when you as an individual live in proper alignment with God's law. That's it, man. Nobody can make you live in proper alignment. You have to live in alignment for yourself, and you got to let everybody live in alignment for themselves. It is not your job. It is not your responsibility to be nobody's savior. Don't try to save your race. Don't try to save no society. Don't try to save don't try to save no countries. Don't try to save nothing. God is real. God is great. God don't need you to be trying to save none of all that. All you got to do is save yourself and live by example. Monkey see, monkey do. When the monkey see you free yourself, then that monkey will learn how to free himself too. All right. Real healers don't heal others. Real healers heal themselves in front of others so that others then know how to heal themselves. So real healers don't really heal nobody. They allow everybody to heal themselves in the face of a proper example. All right. So that's just what it is, man. Like I said, be brave enough to claim your birthright. Your birthright is your true identity. I am God. You got to say it for yourself. Do you got the heart for that? Heart check. You probably ain't brave enough. If you up in here talking about you can't be God, it's because you still a coward. We know who you are. It is what it is. All right. That's it, man. There's only one God. There's only one God. All right. That's it. If you want to ask a doctor, then you asking man, you not asking God. You live in the flesh. You can't understand how we talk. This is not the lie for you. You don't understand this language because you don't have the cognitive development. This ain't for a carnal minded soul. If your soul is still trapped within your carnal mind, this ain't for you. You're not gonna get it, bro. That's it. Man, if y'all can understand the message, subscribe, stick around. That's how we are on live, man. This is the GhODCast. This is where we get you to God fast. If you are ready for that, because you're the one with the free will. Disclaimer, only God is real and everything else is for entertainment purposes only, including you. Only God is real. Your separate identity is a false identity. That's it. It's over with. Maria Ortiz said, you dropping knowledge so that you mean you saving those but performing now. Hold on, I don't know what to say. Nah, that's facts because we living. It is what it is. Some of these people in here, they trying to use the Bible like Nick Haney is trying to prove that the devil is real. So he has his own free will. He can choose to use the Bible to prove that the devil is real, or he could use the Bible to prove that God is real because he is the one that's making the choice. It's not the Bible's fault at all. So if he don't want to use the Bible to understand that God is the one that is real, and because God is real, nothing else is, then that's just where he is on his journey of self-reflection and revelation. The truth has to be revealed, and it has yet to be revealed to him in his life because he's not accepting the revelation. But if he read the Bible, understanding that the Bible is a spiritual text and not a physical text, then he can understand the effect that the words are supposed to have on his own life. All right. So that's it. There's only one consciousness, there's only one creator, and it is each and every single one of us because it is the only one that exists. All right. The lie does not exist. A lie is a lie. All right. God is the truth. So God exists. The lie is a lie. So the lie does not exist. The devil is a lie. So the devil does not exist. It is a figment of man's imagination. All right. Only man, only the carnal mind believes the illusions in the game. Everything your eyes can see is false. It's a hologram. It's a simulation. We're living in a holographic reality. Everything your eyes can see is just a projection of the light. It's not the light itself, it's the shadow. The light casts shadows. All right. So the light is inside of you. The eyes are looking outside. They not. Yeah, you gotta get your perception right. All right. You supposed to use your soul as a tool. Your soul, your mind is a weapon. Use your mind, use your soul. You supposed to use your body. Y'all misidentifying yourself as your body, you misidentify yourself as your mind. And then you get locked in those identities until Christ comes in your breaking point. When you break, when you tired of that, when you tired of running and tired of dealing with that, then you realize, oh, it was just a dream. And you wake up into a new dream until you start to learn how to control your dreams. And then you can just dream of heaven on earth. That's it. No, all consequences in the game are a part of the illusion that the game creates. If you keep on being attached to the game and the illusions in the game, you're going to continue to be confused and asking these questions because you are confused. The consequences that are in the game are only in the game. You're not only in the game, you're also out of the game. So you don't have to be stuck in the consequences when you can get out of the whole entire game by realizing that you're not stuck in the game with the consequences, bro. You're not stuck in the game with the lies. The truth is, you can leave. Your mind can leave. Your consciousness can leave and make different decisions and change the way the game is playing. You can change the illusions because they're illusions. Thank God that they are illusions because you can change them. Thank God that it's temporary because that's what allows you to recreate it into something else. The consequences, you are obviously confused if you're asking questions. Only confused people ask questions, bro. If you weren't confused, you wouldn't even be here talking because you don't have nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. You dry talking to me for nothing. You gotta be confused talking to me. Because what are you talking to me for? You sound like this person Harley B. Like, what are you taking your time to talk to me for? Why are you trying to talk to me? What is making you have the desire to share your words with me? When you know I don't know you, you know you don't know me, you know I don't care about what you're gonna say just as much as you don't care about what I'm saying. You don't care about what I'm saying. I don't care about what you're saying. Why are you wasting your time talking to me? Kid with that YouTube, what are you confused about? You're saying you explain what? You're confused because you are a confused person. Bro, you don't even know how to talk. You said explain, we're confused. Explain what? What are you confused about? Speak, nigga, speak in complete thoughts. What is family? I'm giving you my attention right now. I'm finna take my attention back. You wasting my attention span. What are you saying? Say what you saying so that I can give you a response so that you can get what you looking for. But I'm about to kick this guy up out of here, bro. I don't got time to be playing with y'all. I don't care about what y'all talking about. Nah, kid with a YouTube is trolling. Some person named Trev look like he trolling too. I don't know what y'all got going on, but you got about 2 more seconds for I'm gonna kick you up out of here. I ain't gonna play with you. All right, kid with a YouTube out of here. Bit. Who else? Who else want to get up out of here? Yeah, there is no difference in opinion with the truth. There's only one truth. If you have something different than the truth, you're an idiot, nigga. All right? So yeah, trolling is when you have an opinion that is different from the truth. We only want to deal with the truth. We don't care about your opinion at all. So if you up in here trying to give your opinion and your opinion is contrary to the truth, that is trolling, and we will get you up out of here because you don't care about what the truth is. We only care about what the truth is. You care about your opinion. All right? We don't care about your opinion. You do. Who Whoever just told me to relax, you better shut up talking and watch how you talk to me. If you're gonna try to say something, I'm gonna get you up out of here. Don't ever come in here giving me no commands or demands. You don't tell me what to do at all, whatsoever, ever in your life, unless you gonna punch about it. If you ain't gonna punch about it, shut your bitch ass up. I don't listen to no hoe ass niggas. Nigga, if you ain't gonna punch about it, shut your bitch ass up. Nigga, I punch. I don't know what y'all talking about. I do the punching over here. I love to do me some punching. If you ain't talking about punching about what you talking about, you ain't talking about nothing. Yeah, that's why you're retarded, nigga. Who told you we was religious, dumbass? We told you I am God, not religion. God is not religion. There is no religion that owns God. No religion controls God. No religion owns God. What are you talking about? Oh, I thought, yes, what your dumbass get for thinking. Dumbass, that's why you ain't got shit going in your life. Stop thinking. You're retarded. You don't even know when you in danger. That's how you know you retarded. You so used to being abused, you don't even know when you putting yourself in a dangerous situation. You thought you was safe? You thought you was safe because somebody said, God, you got to think of religion. You thought you was safe. Man, you better look both ways before you cross the street, family. You're going to get ran over, my boy. You better look both ways before you cross the street, stupid dumbass. Just because somebody talking about God don't got nothing to do with your ass getting ran over. You'll turn to a pancake out here, goofy ass boy. What's wrong with you? You better learn how to respect God. You play with God, you get cursed. Stop playing with God. Shit, not no game. And you a hoe ass nigga, because you ain't talking about punching on nothing. I wish you was talking about punching, though, on me. I don't care about where you been there, how long you been there, trash ass nigga. Fuck your 40 years is trash to me. Your 40 years don't mean nothing. I'll beat you up. With all 40 years of your experience don't mean nothing. Sit you on your pockets, boy. You're gonna be a 40-year-old on the floor, nigga. Get your 40-year-old ass up, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I've been here for 40 years. Yeah, you're gonna be on the ground for 40 years after you goddamn get done with me, my boy. Yeah, my boy. Yeah. Dan Rick, shut your bitch ass up. I don't care about what none of you niggas talking about if you ain't talking about punching. All right? I don't care what none of you talking about if you ain't talking about punching. Shut your weird ass up, nigga. Facts, a complete waste of 40 years. Nigga hate his whole life. Shut his bum ass up, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Go figure out how to be happy in your life. Go figure out how to love your life. How you trying to think you can go bully people that's being with God? He think because we with God, he can bully on us. Like, oh, I thought you was gonna let me bully you because God said turn the other cheek. Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to let me slap you and turn the other cheek. Oh, you're not very godly. You're not being a good Christian. Why'd you hit me back? Yeah, permit patty ass nigga, shut your bum ass up. You trying to think that you can bully somebody because you thought they was being religious. What kind of hoe ass nigga is you? Looking for somebody to bully. Bitch, I'll beat your ass. Don't ever play with me in your life. I swear to God, I'll do you dirty, boy. Put these gloves on, I'll show you something. Goofy ass nigga. I don't play no games, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. You think just cause I know that we all gonna reap what we sow because we live in God's kingdom, you thought that mean that I was gonna let you play with me? Is you dumb? You think because we know the good word and we want people to get on the right path that I was gonna let you play with me, nigga? Is you stupid, nigga? Nigga, I'll do you something, boy. You better calm yourself down because I'm really on there. I'm really like that in real life. You just talking behind the screen. I'm really trying to get active with you, though. I just let it be the glove so it can be love, you feel me? Because we rather it be love than it to be absolute mayhem. But don't act like we ain't come from absolute mayhem. Don't act like we ain't survived complete chaos. We only screaming gloves up, guns down because we made it throughout all the death. You know how many times we done died? You know how many close calls we thought was close calls? Boy, we traumatized, boy. That's why we give our life to God. That's because of the trauma. We give our life to God because of the trauma, nigga. It can get traumatic, though. That's in a nigga whole muscle memory. The PTSD is still in my cellular structure. What are you talking about? I choose God over PTSD. That's the only difference. It's GOD. It's either PTSD or GOD. Man, you better accept this God. I don't know why you prefer people to crash out and be a hazard in your own community. Why you want your community members to be creating an unsafe environment where you live is beyond me. You should want people to tap into God's energy and be God. You should want people to tap into God's energy and be love and be healthy and be healing, be able to tap into their own wealth and health and share that love with their community. That's what you should want for yourself. You should not want to come outside and have to duck straight bullets because people like you so damn dumb, they irritating everybody and everybody ain't in the mood. Everybody not in the mood. You so damn dumb, you can't control the way you interact with people. Your momentum has gotten beyond you. Your momentum has gotten out of control, bro. Your momentum gonna get you ran over. I promise you. All you should do is look both ways before you cross the street so you don't get your dumb ass ran over, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, bro. God is real. God's law is real. That's it. God is real. God's law is real. Use God's law properly. You play with God, you get cursed. All right? Stop playing with God. Stop creating curses. Stop trying to share curses with others. You is a walking, talking curse for everybody you come across. You trying to convince people the devil is real and that they all sinners. You just cursing everybody you come across. That's why don't nobody want you to come across them. Everybody wants you to get away from them. You toxic. Tired of the trauma bonds. We tired of the toxic relationships. If you don't want us to be God, leave us the fuck alone. Go be with the devils if that's on demon time. Since that's what you like, since that's what's entertaining to you, go be with the devils and the demons on demon time. If you don't want to be God with us, leave us alone. Because me, I'll beat your ass. That's on God. And if you ain't on what I'm on, then move. You don't got to be on what I'm on. Don't care about you and your opinion at all. But I swear to God, if you get inside, you jump on this train track, it's full steam ahead. This train ain't doing no slowing down. You get on this train track, it's off with your head. Fuck you talking about? Better stay off these train tracks. What you talking about? You tripping. I don't care what you talking about at all. Don't care about your opinion. I don't care about your affiliations. I don't care about who you network with. I don't care about who your grandma is. I don't care about who your brother is, your daddy is. I don't care about nothing that you can try to say out your mouth, man. Stop playing with me for I'll run you. Get on my train tracks, I'm gonna run you over on guard. Let's crash out about it. Let's crash out about it. Let's crash out about it. You crash out about what you talking about. I'm going to crash out about what I'm talking about. I'm definitely going to crash out about God. You try to press me, I'm pressing play every time. You try to press me, I'm pressing play. You try to press me, I'm pressing play every time. Shut your weird ass up. Fat, out of shape ass nigga, you finna die from a preventable illness trying to talk to me. You can't even keep up with me. Shut your bum ass up, slow ass nigga. You can't even keep up with me. You finna die and shit. I'ma be here when you don't even exist no more, nigga. I'm outliving you. You goofy, you crazy. Are you talking to a nigga that's gonna still be alive when you dead? You're not even gonna live long enough to be having a conversation with me. All I gotta do is ignore you for a little bit, and your goofy ass gonna be dead. You ain't gonna be here no more. Shut your weird ass up, dead ass nigga. You're a dead man walking. My life too long for you, little ass nigga. I ain't trying to talk to the nigga that's alive. You dead. Shut your dead ass up. You finna die from preventable illnesses. Trying to talk to me. How a nigga that's finna die from preventable illnesses? Trying to talk to a nigga that's finna keep on living. Man, your opinion don't matter to me. You and your opinion dead. Just like your dead ass. Shut your dead ass up, nigga. Look at the dead nigga trying to talk to me about something. Go worship death like you like to do. Shut your dead ass up, temporary ass nigga. I'll be here when you get done living your life. How about that? I'll still be living my life when you done living yours. Hoe ass nigga. Swear to God, I'll still be living my life, nigga, after your ass is long gone. You and your bum ass opinion. And everybody that know your bum ass, they ass gonna be dead and gone too. One day you hear them, baby, and then you're gone. You and everybody you know dead. Shut y'all dead ass up. Y'all dying right now. You and everybody you know dying right now. Think your opinion matters to me. I don't care about the opinion of a dead man. What I look like caring about the opinion of a dead man? Stupid dumbass hate his life and he dying. He want me to listen to him. His opinion ain't even gonna be here next year. He want me to listen to him. His opinion ain't even gonna be here next year. Shut your dead ass up. You ain't got nothing on me. You can't fuck with me in no way, shape, form, or fashion. Trying to talk to me. Get your dumb ass out of here. And stop trying to talk about a nigga butt, gay ass nigga. This is not the LGBT community, nigga. Go find another community, nigga. Go find a community you belong to, nigga. What's wrong with you? Hey, what up, Jay? What up? Hey, y'all, shout out to my brother, IAmKOGhOD Solo. Now, when I was saying, don't forget about me, we still got the check from what we did last week. Pay out today. So I need that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm out of there. I need that. You feel me? Holler at me. I send you text, but I'm on live. Well, I appreciate you being on live. So, yo, that's what I was talking about. We had one last payout, my boy. We need that. Ain't gonna cap with you on live TV. Gonna keep it real with you. For real, because it is not a game. That's facts. Shout out to Empress Naughty. That's love. Angel, ain't that tough, Angel? Angel, that's crazy. And then they think that their opinions matter. Look. Then they think they opinions matter. Okay, then they think they opinions matter. My boy IAmKOGhOD said, ain't no cap. I swear to God, ain't no cap. Hey, Jay, It's no cap, fam. We just gonna keep it real, dog. All right. We don't care who watching ever. It's always real, bro. It is what it is, bro. No capping, okay? Keith D said respect. Shout out to Keith D. That's what's up. Romeo Malone put them flames, man. You know, we that Luke 12:49. I know it. I know it. Big Zah said we seen bro fight. He not really like that. Who you seen fight that's not like that? Me? You amazing if you talking about me and I'm the one who put myself out here. That's amazing that you could try to talk down on somebody like me that's brave enough to put myself out here. You not even brave enough to put your work out in the open where you know that people will try to criticize you, bro. It take a real brave heart to do that. You should salute bravery. You should want to empower people who are brave so they can inspire more bravery. Why would you want more cowards in your neighborhood than brave hearts? That's what's wrong with you. You so toxic. You don't understand that you're promoting creating cowards in your own neighborhood when you could be promoting and creating brave hearts in your neighborhood, fam. That's why you weak. You weird, bro. That's facts. Yup, that's facts. Shout out to 901 Dre said Memphis checking in. Much love. That's love. Johnny Cook said keep pushing, champ. Fuck them. That's facts. That's facts. You already know what we on. We really on that. Easy work. Yeah, I got all right, we about to get ready to do a thing. Man, I got one more punch session, and then we gonna have to run a live back. Hey, y'all, run us up, get us up to at least about 50 likes, man. Let let YouTube know we really active, man. Hey, y'all, get us up on the likes. Y'all subscribe and like on the live. I appreciate y'all, man. Subscribe and like on the live. You feel me? We just keeping it trill with a we ain't doing no line. The phenotype said, imagine not bothering with people's opinion because it weighs no real weight. That's facts. I don't even know why they trying to force their opinions on us in the first place. We ain't never ask them for their opinion. When I say I am God, that's not a question. I ain't asking niggas. Niggas get to trying to tell me. Damn. My nigga Jay said, they said, nuh-uh. Damn, I called Solo, they did me like that. Cold Solo. Cold so low. They so low. They so cold. God damn it. Jesus Christ.
What about the rest of it, though?
He said it's almost dead. Man, hey, well, just help us with whatever it was on there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But look at Jay, I go so low. So low. Look out for us with something, baby. God damn. I ain't doing no tripping though. We finna get the punching right quick. Well, my boy Johnny Kush said facts. Nah, that's real, bro. Well, you know, we keep it real, bro.
Every
Dang, my boy Solo said, they said, you get us there. God damn. Well, the cost of doing business. Jesus. Jesus. Jesus, free us. We freed up. Yup. It's all right. We already knew certain aspects of understanding. So, man, hey, God working in mysterious ways, so we can't do too much tripping.
Not tripping at all. God always got our front back.
Yeah, like that, though. Not tripping at all. Fuck it. We're gonna keep putting that work in, that's for sure. Big love. Empress Naughty said, dang, well, you right, Coach Solo, 11-11. It's 11-11, man, so we just gonna have to deal with that. We've been dealing with it. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, Jay. It's all good, Jay. We've been getting swept away. We've been getting swept away the whole time anyway, so you know.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay, we just keep on smiling, and we just gonna keep on being Job in the Bible. Job went through it, didn't he? I swear. Job went through it, didn't he? God damn. Job went through it, didn't he? Co-solo, Apostle Co. Apostle Co. Apostle Co. My boy Job went through it. We still ain't gonna turn our back on God though.
Facts, greater works than these.
Yeah, we gonna go through it, baby. Shout out to Empress Nighty. She know about that non-ether hair. I know it. I know they hate it. Baby, can you get this stuff out of my hair? Because I cannot.
Boy, that is right over with. Oh, you talking about this stuff?
Yeah.
Because
thank you, baby.
There's so much more green up in your hair.
I know. I keep on putting on my little thing, but
you got it all around you. Oh, Lord.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We might have to get on up out of here. You feel me? I do got stuff I need to get done.
We gotta take a lunch break.
Facts. Go. Hey, y'all. This link is in the description, man. You awaken the God within yourself, man.
What's the word of the day?
Who said it? Yeah, hold on. Let me show y'all. Somebody said, KO, do you smoke tree? What are you asking me? Are you asking me how I feel about it? People ask me about marijuana and bud and all that all the time. What are you asking me? I don't know what you're asking me. I don't even know what you're talking about. JQ90 said, good morning, KOG. Tell them the word of the day, G. You already know it. Free will is yours to use. Can't nobody use your free will for you. And that's facts, okay? That's facts. Shout out to Z Sleepers. Like I said, the link is in the bio. You feel me? Y'all can reach me on social media. Find me on Instagram at IAmKOGhOD. You feel me? DM me if you want to get to the merch. Hit me up. We can get you the merch. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get you a book, it's available on Amazon. The link is in the description of this video. You feel me? Tap into the God within you. All right? You already know what it is. God first, God bless, God first always. That's fact. Shout out to J. Philly, man. Hey, y'all, appreciate y'all. Subscribe. Y'all hit the link and run it up, man. It is what it is. We appreciate y'all. Enzo, hit me, Enzo, because I'm finna make some moves right now. That's why I gotta get off live. Gotta do what I gotta do. Feel me? Just hit me up. Put a like on the live for me. Y'all subscribe, man. It's love, man. Yeah, I mentioned preventable diseases. The way that you work on your preventable disease is by activating your lymph. Your lymph is activated by breathing, so you want to do breathing practices, deep breathing, working out, being an athlete in general increases your breath work. So being an athlete gets you lined up pretty good with moving your lymph fluid. You want to use that same breathing is gonna help purify your blood because you oxygenating the blood too, and the lymph fluid. It's all cardiac, man. It's your respiratory system, man. So definitely work out, exercise, fast, try not to overeat or whatever. So yeah, that's cool, y'all. That's cool, Enzo. Just hit me up, Enzo, and that's cool. We can pop out. I'm outside. I just gotta go do some stuff right quick. Then hit me up. But yeah, you want to protect your health and prevent illnesses, take care of your body. All right. Learn how to eat, learn how foods affect you, and start eating based off of the effects that food have on you personally. And fast as much as you can tolerate. Trust the process. You know what I'm saying? Help your body detox as much as you can tolerate. You want to detox. So detox as much as you can tolerate so you can detox. All right. The more you get the toxins out, the less chances they create the disease. So live a detox lifestyle, y'all. You got free will. Only you can make the decisions that are necessary to live a detox lifestyle. Detox in the ways that are best for you based off of your own learning curve. Learn how foods affect your body and go for the optimal effect. You always want to feel energized. You always want to feel good. So tune into how you eating and how it affects you. Tune into the relationships you have with people and how those relationships affect you, and try to keep yourself in the most high vibration. Only eat the foods that you find out give you energy, and only be in the relationships that you find out give you energy. And that's the way to give yourself longevity and keep yourself healthy as possible. All right. I love y'all. Heaven is inside of you. Access heaven within yourself is Luke 17:21. All right. Luke 17:21. Or you can use that John 17:21 through 25. All right. This has been an episode of the GhODCast where we get you to God fast. If you ready for that, disclaimer, only God is real. Everything else is for entertainment purposes only. All right? Don't get confused. Y'all know what it is when you see this belt. A whole lot of punching and a whole lot of love. Because all I love to do is punch and spread the love of God. God's love is G love. GLOVE, man. Hey, yeah, you good. If you want to smoke weed until you figure out the way the weed affects you and the weed affect the way your laws work in your state and your county. Suffer your consequences. All right. Use your free will and do what you need to do for yourself. All right. That's what you do. All right. Inhaling smoke is not helpful to your lungs. Don't ever think that if you inhaling smoke that you doing something that's good for your lungs. All right. Inhaling smoke is not what lungs want to inhale. All right. Lungs don't like inhaling thick substances. Okay. So if you think that you want to continue to smoke weed, then do what you got to do for yourself until you figure out what's best to do. Live your own life. Nobody can live your life for you. I can't live your life for you. If I smoke, that ain't got nothing to do with you. If I don't smoke, that don't got nothing to do with you. Nothing I do is helping you do what you got to do. Do what you got to do for yourself, all right? But I will say this one last time. Any smoke in the lungs is not what the lungs want. When you smoking weed, you coughing. You coughing because you having a violent reaction. Your body's trying to get that out because it don't want that in. That's respect. Learn how to respect yourself and respect what you got going on for yourself. I'm not finna live your life for you. It's not possible. All right? You're not even paying me to monitor or manage you. You're not paying me to spend my time worrying about you. Worry about yourself. Get yourself right. All right? Get yourself in order. Whatever results that you want to achieve in your life, do what you know you got to do. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. All right? One love, one God, one family under God, and one true choice. The choice to save yourself or not. Peace out.